Hi, I'm Stephen Gambrell, the hairy-eyed heretic, here with another 3-minute truth bomb about what the Bible really says. We call them the 12 disciples, but that's not really correct. We're all disciples, after all. I'm a disciple, you're a disciple. The 12 are properly called apostles. The word apostle means someone who has been sent out to proclaim good news. 12 apostles. Well, really, actually, there were only 11 that Easter Sunday, because remember, Judas had committed suicide on Friday night while Jesus was being arrested. And so the disciples, knowing that there needed to be 12 to correspond to the 12 tribes of Israel, played dice, essentially, to pick the 12th apostle, the one to replace Judas. The Bible says they cast lots. What that really was sort of rolling the dice. And a guy named Matthias won and was named the replacement for Judas. Interestingly, we never hear Matthias's name ever again. He just disappears from the biblical record after that one story about winning the game of dice. That leads me to wonder if maybe the disciples sort of missed the boat. They missed a turn somewhere. You see, there's another story in the Bible, and that's the story about the very first person to see Jesus risen from the dead. Her name was Mary, Mary Magdalene. Both in Mark's Gospel and John's Gospel, she's the first to see Jesus. And in John's Gospel, it's Jesus himself who tells her to go and tell the others that he is risen from the dead. In Mark's Gospel, it's the angels at the tomb. Either way, she's told to go and tell. And that language of go and tell is the biblical language for being ordained, for being commissioned to preach, to spread the good news. In other words, Mary was the apostle to the other 11 apostles. She was the first apostle. And not only was Mary the first apostle, it may be that her being first meant that she was to be the leader of the other 11 apostles. She was the first among the apostles, the one commissioned to preach and lead the others. Mary was supposed to be the leader of the 12. The disciples didn't need to throw dice to replace Judas. It was right in front of their face the whole time. God had decided for them. But they couldn't see it because she was a woman. It's been there right in front of our faces for the last 2,000 years. But we couldn't see it because she was a woman. But once you see it, you can't unsee it.